Stastny barely keeps it in. Here's Steves. Steves back to Graham. Graham has a lane if he wants it. Shot and score! Michael Graham converts on the power play. Notre Dame trails by 1.
14-11 the lead for Iowa. They won sets 1 and 2. Northwestern won sets 3 and 4. Ortega, the freshman, dribbles up and down with 2 hands, jumps, serves with the right. Miller for Rousseau. Rousseau back behind for Becker. Soft touch. Chance for Iowa to close it here. Buzario finishes the match. Iowa wins in 5 in an absolute thriller. Skane forces a Cos turnover and picks up the ground ball. Here comes Izzy Skane. Only Cosgrove is there. Skane slows it down, passes back to Gilbert. Gilbert moves to her right, shoots and scores. Coast to coast go the Cats. They're down 2.
Conti not a lot of time, had it partially blocked by Young, and Turner comes up with it. Turner coast to coast, in for Shepard, another 2 and 1.
Stahl inherits a mess from Tommy Summer. Can he get out of the jam? 1-1, belted, deep left field. Ashley is back, it gets down, a ground rule double. Steven Rustich makes this game 5-4.
Here's some space. Inside the 18, across into the box. Steigliter, shot and save. Rebound chance, steered away. Oh my goodness. Bends down. 9.619 average for Zoe Schroeder. Approaches the dismount. Unbelievable. Zoe Schroeder almost moved to tears. Marshall bends down. 3 defenders will run out of the cage for Ohio State. Marshall passes to the top. Stick stop. Wattis scores! Northwestern wins it in double OT. Lauren Wattis, the game winner for the Cats. Notre Dame and Michigan are red hot to start 2021, and tonight they start a weekend series as part of a top 20 matchup here in South Bend. Welcome inside and upstairs here at the Compton Family Ice Arena. David Korzeniowski, happy to be with you. Both the Fighting Irish and the Wolverines playing some of their best hockey of the season right now. As I bring in my broadcast partner, Tony Simeone. Tony, this series has really important weight for Notre Dame, Michigan, and the Big Ten going forward.
Yeah, David.
It's a packed house at Purcell Pavilion on this Friday night home opener between the 16th ranked Notre Dame Fighting Irish, who are 1-0 on the year, and the Loyola Maryland Greyhounds. Welcome courtside. Happy to be with you on this exciting night. David Korzeniowski joined alongside Coach Mike Lightfoot. And Coach, maybe some questions for this year's Notre Dame team with the losses from last year, but what does the 2019-2020 Notre Dame team look like?
Well, they're going to have a lot of challenges.
A beautiful sunny Sunday afternoon in Evanston, Illinois, as we get set for the Game 3 rubber match between the visiting Indiana Hoosiers and the hometown Northwestern Wildcats. Welcome inside and upstairs here in the broadcast booth. David Korzeniowski joined alongside Jack Lito. We're battling the sun just a little bit, but Jack, both teams have really shined this weekend, both taking a game in this series, and it comes down to Game 3.
It totally does.
Hellickson keeping it in over to his D-line partner, Lieberman. Nice pass right wing, circle shot. What a save by Baydoun. Juicy rebound, second chance, Hellickson. Oh, and it's gloved by Baydoun.
Radichonsky, pass in front. Can they go up 3? No. Shot goes high and wide. On the doorstep was Hannah Liddy. Just misplaced it. 3 seconds left. Cutter in front. Shot. It's in. 0.3 left. B. Barons. Richardson, the sophomore from Fishers, Indiana. One of 25 Hoosier State natives on this Indiana team. The 2-2. Chopped over to third base. Livermore gets his first defensive action of the weekend and throws over to first for the out. Perfect first inning worked by Quinn Lavelle. Quickly gets it to the Northwestern Bats. Leading off, it's Kolarko, Gusenberg, and Rustich coming up after the break on Big Ten Network Plus. The Irish came into their home arena and beat the Golden Gophers when they were #1 in the country. Irish handed them a series sweep earlier in the year. Rants a beautiful backhand pass, and McManus puts it home. Minnesota up 1-0. Here's Olivia Carner up top, moves in towards the 12. Carner works her way through and scores again. Olivia Carner, 2 goals early. Duke's up by 2.
Point for point, all the way up in the 30s here.
Ortega, Cannon, Miller, Here's Robinson. Robinson tries to get up, blocked by Iowa. It was Buzerio and Clayton who closed the door. Litwicki settles down and throws home. Swing and a miss. Strike three. 2 swinging strikeouts to start off the bottom of the 9th for Matt Litwicki.
Hellickson working it around the boards to Alex Steves. 3-on-2 if they hustle. Alex Steves fakes the shot. Oh, and Tyson scores again. Just like that, Notre Dame's tied it up.
Denver converts on 39% of their free positions this season. Gilbert. Sharp shot and a big save by Ram. She tried to go downstairs and Ram said no. Done 1 for 3 this year on stolen bases. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Minarvik moves the runners over. Now 2 aboard with 1 out.
Badgers with 10 players on their roster who haven't been drafted in the entry draft. And again, first-round pick Dylan Holloway, 14th overall to Edmonton. Cole Caulfield, who's been a star, 15th overall in 2019 to the Canadians. Those are just a couple. Turcotte's now with the Kings, Keandre Miller with the Rangers. Again, another chance in front, but St. Cyr seals off that post and sends it back into the Wisconsin zone. Josh S. circles around. Battle between Mersch and Klerman right at center ice. Puck squirts past both of them. Stastny ricochets it off the boards, looking for Pierce Crawford. Pierce Crawford working his way up. S falls to the ice. Notre Dame still has it. Max Ellis now working with Crawford and Solog Bakic. That's the 4th line for Notre Dame. Finally gets out to Cam Burke. Cam Burke moving his way in, tried an intentional shot wide. Oh, it's loose in front. Baydoun didn't know where it was for a split second, and the referee's arm is up. Looks like we will have another power play.
I think Notre Dame's going to get a chance to go on the power play. Look at the good work here by Solog Bakic in the corner as he's going to go to work and first get a great pass out to Cam Burke. But you see here, it's also going to result in a penalty at the end of the play. That's a great feed out to Burke as he's able to set up an offensive chance. Then at the end of the play, you can see Bakic was still being harassed by Anthony Kerr, and he's going to have to go to the bench. So a really good shift for Solog Bakic to not just get that puck out of the corner and get it to the point for Burke to try an offensive, try a shot from the blue line, but also draws the penalty and gives the Irish a chance to go back on the power play, something they desperately need right now, David, because the ability to score is something they have not been able to demonstrate so far this weekend, and this might just be the way they can jumpstart that offense.
Yeah, Anthony Kerr, 2 minutes for holding. He was pleading his case with the referee in that near right corner, but Notre Dame will have a chance on their second power play. Like you said, Tony, this could be the boost that they need. Ellis moving in on the right wing circle. Oh, it was blocked in front, but wide of Baydoun. Quickly turned over, and here come the Badgers. Again, dangerous on shorthanded opportunities with 4 undermanned goals last year. Under 7 minutes left now in period number 2. Wisconsin doubled their lead thanks to Ryder Donovan. Goal in the first came from Pelton Bice. Wisconsin looking to move to 2-0 on this early season. Notre Dame trying to avoid being winless through the first weekend. Lieberman back to Ellis. Ellis a little uncertain when handling that pass, and Mersch gets it out of the zone. Not the start Notre Dame wanted on the power play, but still have 1:15 left. Janicki absolutely harassed by Brock Caulfield. Great defense by number 19.
This is a great penalty kill so far for Wisconsin. They have not let Notre Dame set anything up in the offensive zone.
Notre Dame had a huge lead in the shots category after the first. It's slowly evening out. Notre Dame still has 19 shots to Wisconsin's 14. And again, Robbie Baydoun has not allowed a puck past him all weekend. Here comes Michael Graham, full head of steam. Nice stick handling to set it up for Notre Dame. 38 seconds left on the power play. Tyson moves it over across the other side to Alex Steves. Steves to Stastny. Stastny to Graham. Right wing circle in front, but it's blocked by the skate of Jesper Peltonen. That Wisconsin bench banging their sticks, going crazy. Stastny barely keeps it in. Here's Steves. Steves back to Graham. Graham has a lane if he wants it. Shot and score! Michael Graham converts on the power play. Notre Dame trails by 1.
Well, this is the Badger killer. Michael Graham coming into this weekend had scored half of his career goals against Wisconsin. And Badger fans just see nightmares of 15 and white on their screen. It's held in by Stasny at the line, and then the Irish go to work. Michael Graham is going to wind one up and score. I think they're going to review to see if this is touched by a high stick of Colin Tyson in front. Ooh, that's going to be close. Tyson, if he did touch that and his stick was above the crossbar, they would disallow this goal.
Well, Tony, if they do disallow it, that would be an absolute gut punch for this Notre Dame team that has been so desperate to score a goal. It took 95 minutes to get one into the back of the net, and it might not even count. We'll take a look at some of these replays, but Tyson's stick was leaking up a little bit high.
Well, and it's also hard to see if he did indeed make contact with it. So right now they've given the goal to Michael Graham. So the two things to sort out here are whether or not Tyson touched it, and then if indeed it was above the crossbar. This will be a good look to see if he makes contact here. Oh, I think he does. I think he definitely does. They've determined that his stick was below the crossbar. So Tyson, I believe, is going to get credit for this goal, and it's going to stand.
As he should. It looked like that stick was directly horizontal with the crossbar, so a good call by the officials. And a sigh of relief, perhaps, on that Notre Dame bench, Tony, to finally put a goal in the back of the net.
I think you're absolutely right that finally they know they can beat Beydoun, albeit off a deflection right in front of the net. But at this point in the weekend, Notre Dame will take the goals however they come, and all of a sudden they've cut that deficit in half.
So Colin Tyson scores the first goal of the season for the Irish. It's on the man advantage. Assists go to Alex Steeves and Michael Graham. So Michael Graham is still the Badger killer. He just notches up an assist against Wisconsin instead of a goal.
It's really something else. 15 and White has just been a guy that Wisconsin's had trouble with in his first 2 seasons on campus for Notre Dame.
Now 8 goals, 3 assists, and 11 career points against Wisconsin. Notre Dame showing some signs of life here with under 5 left in the second. Scores 2-1. Lollipopped back to S. Weisbach lost an edge as he recollects himself and moves up the near side. Passes it Pax Clerman for a line change. Irish would love another here to try to tie this thing up and make this a battle of the third period. Here comes Tyson again, streaking up, looking for a pass. Oh, it went off the crossbar as well. Just snuck up right above the glove of Beydoun. Tyson, the senior from Monroe, Michigan, making something happen. He had 8 goals and 12 assists last year. And now Emerson in a battle. Notre Dame wins it. Steeves turns it over, though. Intercepted by Roman Ashan. Ashan looking up ahead for Inamoto. Inamoto moving in near side. Shoved by Lieberman. Lieberman over to Hellickson. Hellickson working it around the boards to Alex Steeves. 3-on-2 if they hustle. Alex Steeves fakes the shot. Oh, and Tyson scores again! Just like that, Notre Dame